Hi, my name is Ethan. For those of you who don't know me, for those of you who do know me. Anyways, today I'm gonna have a short video about independence. I'll probably go more in depth on the topic in a future video, maybe tomorrow's, but it's getting kind of late. Had a long day at work, so I'm probably just gonna keep this one short and sweet. Independence is, I guess, something that a lot of people have admired me for. Not to toot my own horn, but it's something I kind of admire in myself as well. I've always considered myself to be particularly independent, and I feel as though anyone who knows me may agree. I've always been able to take care of myself, provide for myself, handle my responsibilities, and, you know, be an adult, be a person. I don't know. Depends on whatever your definition of independence is. I feel as though whatever your definition is, I pretty much fit into it to a certain point. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and act like I have all the answers. I don't. I'm still learning and still growing. But for the most part, I feel like I know enough. And if you're fortunate enough to have had parents who handle a lot of things for you, first and foremost, that's incredible. That's great for you, because a lot of people don't have that. I didn't have that, which is why I became so independent in the first place. But I'll say that I think the first step to becoming independent is learning how to maybe slowly wean yourself off of the things that you may depend up on other people for. Like if your parents, handle everything, then maybe try reaching out to them and then speaking to them about how to handle XYZ. I had to teach myself, but if you have parents who can teach you, that's even better. I will probably go a little bit more into that in future videos, because I do feel like there are a lot of things to cover in that regard. But for today, just ground level independence. Just start doing research. Start asking people around you, and don't cut corners. A lot of times you might feel as though you want to cut corners, but you shouldn't. And if there's any advice I could give a younger version of myself, it would be that, first and foremost, don't cut corners. And second of all, just save as much money as possible. Save like every single cent you make if you can. Like if you're in a position where you're living at home with your parents and you don't have to cover any bills, but you're working, you're making money, save all of it. Don't even spend it on the other petty stuff. Clothing, shoes, whatever. Don't even stop it. Because listen, man, people are going to be making clothes and shoes and all that stuff forever. But money, especially when you start living out on your own, oh man, it's rough out here, especially in this economy. Don't do it to yourself. Don't set yourself up for failure. Save as much money as possible, invest as much money as possible. Set yourself up for success. But I guess that's kind of the basic of it, the basics, the very surface level stuff. But just try to teach yourself how to be self-sustaining as much as possible. Research, credit research, savings accounts, checking accounts, stocks, research things that entail with loans and financing and getting a car, insurance, so on and so forth, 401ks. Again, I'll get into more detail about all of it as time goes on. It's stuff I started learning when I was maybe like 12. Stuff I started teaching myself so that by the time I was an adult, I'd be kind of okay. But yeah, and then of course, other things that come with being independent as well, such as, street smarts, if you will, how to recognize certain situations or traits in people that are maybe a red flag, things of that nature, I feel is something that's also worth really paying attention to, and then just also knowing how to do certain little things to take care of yourself. And not just in the manner of self-care, but genuinely taking care of yourself. If something were to go wrong, you would know how to maybe maneuver out of it, or so on and so forth. Again, I'll go into more detail about it in a future video. I'm kind of tired. It's really late, and I think I'm just going to wrap it there. But yeah, independence. As always, if you're feeling particularly down, angry, anxious, miserable, depressed, or if you're feeling happy, you got some good news, some good stuff is happening and you want to share, if you just want to talk, or if you just need someone to listen, I'm here. I'll always respond 24/7, 365. Just hit me up through one of the social media links in my description below. I'll always be sure to get back to you, because you are not alone. You are never alone. Don't forget that. And if no one told you today, I love you. And I'm proud of you. Keep going. Sorry. I think I'm just tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. So until next time, peace.